Monster Kody.
Monster Kody, man.
Monster Kody. Now, I don't think you guys ever knew Monster Kody personally, right?
I have.
Oh, you did?
I
crossed paths with him?
I crossed paths with Monster Kody. My cousin, they from Avalon, and he's been South Park. And I remember just being out there, and he came across me, you know what I'm saying? He came off like, I threw him off when I told him where I was from. Threw him off. Then he came back, you know what I'm saying? At the time, he was in his little modes, whatever he was doing. He came back and just told me a story, bro. And I remember when I told him where I was from. He spoke of my uncle. I remember your uncle, when he told me in jail. He told 94 or something, 90 something like that. 90 something. He like, yeah, no, big head. He like, yeah, Allen. Yeah, I'm like, that's my uncle, bro. He like, the way he tells stories was so like intriguing.
What?
Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, he sat there for like 20 minutes, tell me a story about my uncle, bro. I was so intrigued, like, as hard. Like, the way he just speaks, like, he was just talking. I'm like, yeah.
Sound like poetry or something.
Right. Right.
He can
right.
make a murder sound beautiful. For real.
Real talk.
Like, it's crazy.
Real talk.
Now, when he wrote his book, which is on one of my shelves over here, he wrote it in 93.
Okay.
A lot of people thought he didn't write this book because just the prose. It was just written so smoothly.
Right.
But nah, he literally hand wrote all of that, and then he would mail it to his little brother, and then his little brother took it to a literary agent. That was all his writing from the cell, in the shoe.
And there was some 83 pages. He did it on purpose and made it like, was it 383 pages or something?
You know, I never knew if that to be the case, but the book is somewhere around here.
He did it over like with that.
He extra. Yeah. It's right there.
You see it over here?
I think I see it. Is that it? That's the.
No, I don't think it's
That's
right.
not it. That's
No.
not it.
Everybody coming through the juvenile hall system came out. We all read that book.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
And now,
Big, little, small, don't care who you was. And that's considered my op. But like hearing that, it made, let's thug it. Like Monster, he put a battery in people back that you got people in New York and different hoods and that went off this with this man. You know what I'm saying? This
That was
man
their
is,
Bible.
This man is.
in fact, there's a part in the book where he talks about getting out the county jail, getting on the bus, and I believe he was taking the Normandy bus back to the hood,
Right.
and he talks about all the hoods
We went through,
that he was going through, and he's writing about like, the graffiti. I believe he was talking about the Normandy bus. Somebody correct me, confirm, let me know. I remember reading that. I was like, I was picturing myself on the bus while I'm reading this. And he actually mentions in the book 5-6 Syndicate, which is a hood from your neighbor, old hood in your area.
Big homies.
Yeah. He's supposed to tap me in with one of them.
I've talked to him too. He been was trying to get tapped in.
yeah.
So yeah.
In fact, the first time I ever heard of 5-6 Syndicate was in Monster Kody's book.
Oh, yeah.
Because by that time it wasn't really a thing.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So, yeah, man, the reason why Monster Kody's on everybody's radar, man, is because Spider Loc kind of went in on the deceased homie, you know?
Yeah, man.
Who died in San Diego a few years ago. And what was crazy, when I went to his funeral, there was a handful of neighborhoods there.
Oh, for sure. Pretty Boy None was there.
Pretty Boy was there.
Right.
That's what I was gonna touch on.
And they respected bro,
For sure.
you know?
For sure.
And look, if you ever watch an old episode on a show called O Drama, it was called O Drama, BET. It was Kim Whitley, the comedian. She was the host of it. They hit me up one day and they said, we want to do a show about LA gangs. I was like, for sure. They said, can you come down? I was like, yeah, for sure. I'll be there. They said, well, do you know anybody else that can do it? And I was like, Monster Kody. Holla at Monster Kody. You got his number? I was like, yeah, here. And they said, who else? They said, can you get Suge Knight? I was like, no, I don't think I can get Suge Knight. I didn't have that much.
Real talk.
Yeah, I can't get Suge Knight, but Monster
legend,
Kody.
a legend.
Monster Kody will pull up.
Right.
So it ended up being me, Monster Kody, and Dub C
Oh,
talking about gangs on a show from 25 years ago.
it's hard.
Go look that up. It's on. It's on the internet. And I've been rocking with bro for pretty much. I know him, bro, for like 20 years.
Right.
20 years plus. In fact, I'm gonna drop an interview I did with him on my channel probably in the next few days. I did audio interviews with Kody.
Right.
So I got like hours and hours of just audio, no video, just audio.
That's hard.
And just talking.
That's hard.
And bro was just always like an encyclopedia of information.
Facts.
And look,
Even the way he speak, he take his time. He's like, he be, you know what I'm saying? It's his hands. He be like, I'm like, he's serious. He's serious about it, for
He
real.
can make anything sound cool.
I swear to God.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what his number one problem was, because if he was alive right now, he would be one of the best podcasters in our space, except for one thing.
What's that?
Dude liked to get high.
Right.
And sometimes he got so high that it was hard to talk to him. If you got a sober Monster Kody, sharp as a knife. You know, he can go into any subject matter, talk about any type of history, talk about Black Revolutionary, and this is conversations I've had with him.
Right.
I've had conversations about his addiction, and that was his main, I guess, thing that he was fighting.
Right.
And but other than that, he would be a top podcaster right now if he was around to do it.
Yeah, man. I just hate that people bring his name up in these type of things. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you claim to be something and all this type of stuff, man. It'd be a lot. It'd be a lot, bro.
Especially like these are rumors that people are spreading.
Not for sure.
And I'm not a big fan of going off of rumors, especially if the guy's deceased and he's not here to defend himself.
Right.
And look, he didn't die that many years ago.
Right.
So if you wanted to say this about the dude,
Could have said it.
could have said it before. Right. And I understand you're saying it now because it's in response to something that somebody else is saying.
Bro. See, people just want excuses, bro. People want excuses to say things or do things and just say, oh, I said it because of this. You a grown man, bro. That's like some women do that. Like, or you say something to me, then I'm gonna retaliate and do this. That's not no man thing. But but I understand certain things that I had to figure out. It's like a lot of times these people are raised by their mother, so they had these tendencies to do what women do.
Yeah,
that's what it is. I swear, it don't be just like no shots, but it be a lot of people that like that been with their mom their whole life that don't, you know what I'm saying, they don't take no accountability or nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like this man. First of all, the people that was one of the paramedics, that they family hit me up. Like, man, you know, I would my auntie was the paramedic that was, you know what I'm saying, when got him Oceanside. You know what I'm saying? We live in Oceanside, just now, woo. Like, I'm like, I asked him, like, dude, was it a dress or anything? He's like, man, I ain't never heard of that. She said she talked about it all the time. You know what I'm saying? When she knew who he was afterwards, she tell people that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I got him. Like, his wife found him later on or whatever. This and that. It's like, I ain't never seen him with no dress on, this and that. Like, I'm like, all right, but I just, that part, you know what I'm saying? Because that, certain people be having information that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I seen them in certain.
Secondhand.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So people like to add 10, 15 things to it, you know what I'm saying? So I just, like I said, man, that man, he dead, bro. It's nothing, it's not even, you didn't do nothing to act. You did nothing to act. You did nothing to act.
I'm gonna say this, my people I was raised up under, my dad, my uncles, and they came from that era where they can't stand the sight of blue. And
right.
My dad, he real gangster with his stingy points, and he said, like, Monster, he was with the BS for sure. You know what I'm saying? And that what that tell you when somebody passed, and he was a participator. He participated in all these wars.
Right.
He passed in the 60s. A handful of 60s is at your funeral, and they spoke.
Right.
Spoke, and I done been around from 60s and Pretty Boy, you know what I'm saying? He got love for Monster, even though they didn't have their encounters.
Right.
And I believe Pretty Boy went to the funeral.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Rest in peace to Pretty Boy also. But like,
and I have the whole funeral on StreetTV for anybody that wants to watch the funeral. I shot the whole thing from inside. But go ahead, Munch.
No, I was just saying that say a lot when your quote unquote opposition come to your funeral.
That's what I'm finna say.
And not just be in attendance, but they speak.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Yeah, you know, people trying to go tit for tat and act like a woman, act. You know, that's the result. And then you got Southsiders speaking up.
Right.
You got people from that generation, cartoon from Avalon.
Right.
You got this person, like everybody, bro. That it wasn't. That was distasteful. You know what I'm saying? And then
facts.
Like P said from A-Trade, go at Ant.
Facts.
Like if you can't find nothing on Ant,
right? Go
at Ant. Like, so, you know, I mean,
this is the thing I trip off of. You get into somebody, right? And then you bring up stuff that happened a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Like, that don't, like, I don't get it. I don't get that. Like I don't get it. He like, oh yeah, well, he did this. Or you beef at that time. Y'all killed the beef. So why you bringing it back up? Like, oh, he bringing this up, this, that. But people need excuses. I think sometimes people just need excuses to they got this evil in their heart and they need excuses to release it.
Well, let me ask you this question, because I talked to Spider about Ant, and he felt a certain kind of way about 2 stories that Ant told that had to do with East Coast members.
Okay.
And I'm sitting here saying to myself, well, what's wrong with telling a story that includes someone from East Coast? So we can't tell a story that includes someone from East Coast if they got the short end of the stick, because it's like he feels like he's speaking negative on his set.
So, but the thing is this is the thing, bro. Ant is from other side. So his encounters with certain niggas be neighborhoods, East Coast, if anything. If I fight with a nigga, with a person, but if I fight a person, right, it 9 times 10 be people they homies. So what I was supposed to say, like I got into it with somebody from, if I got somebody from Hoover, I'ma speak on it.
Yeah, and now if you speak on it and the Hoover got the short end of the stick, are you expecting a bunch of Hoovers are gonna be mad at you now?
No. Why? Like I can see that now. I can see that is. See, the thing is, people be thinking that they run the YouTube the sector, that they can't. People don't talk about this and this and that, bro. It happens. Like people lose fights. It's his story. This is his story. It's his page. So if you don't like his page or his story, don't watch it. Straight up, that's what I say. If I don't like how he breaking it down, I don't watch it. Simple and plain.
Hey, if it's a story told about my homie, as long as it's true, I ain't got nothing to say.
Right.
And if I can't, if I wasn't there for it, and I don't know if it's true or false, I ain't got nothing to say.
I think that's a good distinction, because if the story's true and that's his story,
right,
that should be it, right?
Yeah, and if I don't know either way, like my dad got, he just being the old grumpy blood, right? He was mad that Kev Max, he told the story with the dude from Harlem and my big homie Border Rat having a fight. He said the best fight he ever seen was the dude from Harlem and Border Rat from Families. You know what I'm saying? They was thumping like giants. The dude from Harlem got a good one in, knocked the big homie out, and the big homie got up like, yeah, I told you Blood didn't want it. They're like, man, you lost. You lost. And my daddy like, no, he didn't want to hear that. No, but I wasn't there. I wasn't. So I can't say either way. I ain't about to. Hey, Kev Mac. Hey, man, F you, middle finger. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I wasn't there.
Some people like that. Some people like that. Some people feel like don't speak on it. Straight up. And some people like that. I don't know. They feel like that's my hood. Like don't speak on it. But if you shouldn't speak on nothing, then.
Did you feel a certain kind of way that a lot of people were speaking on Crip Mac, and since that's your section over there, is it? Do you feel like it's an attack towards the 50s?
In like what sense? Like what? Someone
like a lot of people, even Munchie, would say some negative things about Crip Mac.
That's what me and Munchie was beefing.
Yeah, oh, that's right.
You know what's funny about that?
Yeah.
Okay, me and ODM was at odds via content.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I think the last thing was what he reacted to when I had Frosty and Lil Deuce at No Jumper.
Right.
And he reacted to it. I reacted back. I wasn't feeling them. So at the time, I'm cool with Spider. I'm running with Spider, right? So like, yeah, I'm like, no, I don't want to talk to ODM Slim.
So Spider was trying to connect y'all.
Right.
He didn't try. He did it.
Hold on. So one day, he just merged the call with me and ODM Slim. He didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for that. Right? Then I'm like, man, right? So me and him talk, we clear the air, we get an understanding, and we good from that day forward.
Right.
So when me and Spider fall out, he mad at ODM Slim because he not at it going at me.
Yeah, exactly.
But you the one, you know what I'm saying? So when you fall out with somebody, they supposed to fall out also just because y'all both Crips?
No, I see people see. So that's why I learned about bro. He used what he needs to his advantage, right? So, hey, when he talked to me, hey, you know, you saying this stuff about Munchie B, all this stuff, ooh, bro. None of this stuff was confirmed. None of this and that. Don't talk like that, bro. Why y'all bring these rumors up? That's cold. That's weird. That's this and that.
5 minutes later.
Now he said it, and he got the right to say it. I'm like, damn. But you just had a whole spiel what people need to be saying and how people need to come at people and how it's disrespectful. This your co-host, this your boy, and you know what I'm saying, we us being homies, that this was supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, it is mutual respect. You know what I'm saying? So get your homie on the phone, we can whatever you want to do, whatever, this and that. So we get on the phone, I chop it up Munchie, till me and Munchie start building a relationship.
All right.
Now, I'm not that person, bro. I'm a person, bro. If I message you, I message you, bro, regardless. Like, that's what it is. So once that happened, he got up. I'm going to go up there and read the book. What's going on, y'all? He's going to be, can be fixed. Him being hot-headed. Then he got me on Nina Boy. I'm on Nina Boy page. He go up. Oh, yeah, he taking the blood side. It's not like he a blood now. But this 2 months ago.
Was kicking cack being bull.
And he was your co-host and everybody say anything about Munchie, you in their DMs. Straight up. But now it's, them the type of people I just can't say. I don't beef with, bro. But I would never be cool with, bro. I would never be like, to where, oh yeah, we chop, never in life. Them type of people, they like snakes. They work everything to themselves. They selfish. Spider Loc is one of the selfish person I know in my life, bro.
But when he brought you guys together on that phone call, there was no hidden agenda behind that. He just saw two guys that he knew that aren't getting along.
I don't know. You don't know, because listen, I don't think it's hidden agenda like, I want to get them into it. No. But let me get him cool. Like, this is my boy. He supposed to be from the hood. I messed with Munchie B. I can have him going at it. It's bad on me, even when no jumper things. Same thing with no jumper. He was mad at me the whole time. Y'all had no jumper. I'm clowning no jumper. He really mad. I'm up there, bro. Like, I'm up there. Like, you can't give me that respect. Like I said, break up there. I'm gonna say what I want to about that man platform. Straight up. Like, I don't care who up there. I'm gonna say what I want to.
So he didn't like the way you was criticizing no jumper while he was up there.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? He every time I get in a room, he ain't gonna, ODM in here, you know what I'm saying? He had no jumper K, or he big no jumper K.
No jumper K.
Right. So that's his whole thing. Now all of a sudden today though,
now it's the Fed.
Yeah, now he the Fed podcast, and Adam Vladimir 22 and this and that, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Look, I'm not a fan of that platform at all, especially the way they push the Whack 100 agenda.
Right.
But if Munchie B wants to go up there, then he can go up there. You know, I ain't gonna say don't go up there, Munchie.
Listen, Munchie B, Young Ant, all that, bro. I talk to them regular. You know what I'm saying? We'll chop it up. I ain't never like, hey, bro, you a no jumper, bro. That's weird. Like,
I would say be careful though.
No, I said that.
Yeah.
I said that.
Be careful.
I said that, bro. Watch him, bro. I said that, bro. Watch him.
It seems like a lot of stuff happens to people go up on no jumper.
I just said watch him, bro. But I'm not the person like, oh no, don't do that, because this and that. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's the opportunity, boy. That both they pay. I've seen both these men's pages grow, do their thing, and all that. So taking that's like taking on, like, you know what I'm saying? It got its pros and cons.
Now I heard Ant's story of being in the feds and having a debate over the TVs.
Right.
With, was it Tiny Loaf?
Tiny Lof.
Tiny Lof.
Yeah.
And he told a pretty good story from beginning all the way to the end, how it went down. And I never looked at that as he's trying to disrespect East Coast.
Right.
It included another dude from Harlem, I believe.
Right.
And it was about the TVs. And it was actually interesting because I learned from listening to his I guess his monologue about it, that they had certain TVs was designated for certain shows.
The show, like,
this is the news.
Right, the sports.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And this dude came in there and just changed it, didn't want to respect the rules that were in place.
Right.
And I just thought it was an interesting thing that offended Spider.
And
there's another story that I didn't tap in with, having to do with a pickle. So I haven't heard that one.
For sure. But the thing is, what's more disrespectful, what's more embarrassing, you being at this age, 49, 50, almost 50 years old, and you own, come on, first of all, this is one thing that got me. I gotta say this to him. I gotta say this to him, Spider. This what got me. You had a big uproar. They trying to put me in jail. They say I'm doing pills. They say I'm doing drugs. I'm on probation. But you on probation, but you on 97 with a pistol out and a bag full of weed in your hand, gang banging at 49 years old on probation. You don't think that's a violation? He told me they trying to get me violated. Munchie trying to get me violated. You don't think that's trying to get you violated, bro? Like, this is crazy.
But Ant told me out his mouth, we don't beef for East Coast, right?
Right.
In my mind, I can't argue with him because he's from A-Trey. In my mind, how I grew up, I just thought A-Trey's beef with all neighborhoods, period.
No, they really don't beef for East Coast. They don't beef, like,
That's what he said. So the whole thing wasn't even gangbanging. It's behind a TV.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying. He not targeting East Coast. It was behind a changing the channel or something stupid.
Right.
So why is you even the 50 and 0 thing with J Hood? You know what I'm saying? That you took that too far. You feel me?
Yeah, he took it too far, but it's like, but the thing I told him, like, once you open the door for something, we can't tell by like, because even I'll be like, oh, you going too far with it, this, and that. But once the door open, bro, you can't tell nobody how to react to it.
Yeah, he took the 50 and 0 thing literal.
He took it literal, and he tripping about it.
Yeah. What if it was 40 and 0?
Hey,
But I'm
guess
saying
what, man?
he tripping though.
Or 30 and 0?
As long as it's Jet Beezy's in the world and spiders, it's gonna be some L's, bro.
Is that BG from East Coast?
Yeah, he was from Rolling Hundreds and turned East Coast. And
Oh, all right, yeah, that's that. I thought he was 100, right?
Yeah,
All right.
but like,
six pack.
but hey man, you knocking on 50. You got grandkids. Man, go on, take a load off, bro.
I respect it.
Come on, bro.
I respect it.
We been recording for I don't know how long. I ain't said blood not once.
Respect it.
Like you gotta know how to turn it on and off. If your whole claim to fame is being from East Coast, then you a failure for sure.
No,
You ain't got nothing else to talk about.
Famous.
E double, EC, all that, bro. Man, that's
my peoples from the E double.
man, the E
No,
double,
look.
the E double don't even F with you, bro.
My people, E double.
Look, Cartoon was the oldest guy on the internet that was pushing his set, right?
For sure.
But recently,
For sure.
we've got a rebirth
I respect it.
of Cartoon. He's now Tony.
Tony.
It ain't Avalon.
He's still tuned. He's tuned to me. I ain't gonna lie. I did a video about Tune, and it's not to I disrespect him because he's still Tony, and I respect his movement. But it just Cartoon, Big Tunes, he stand out.
Yeah, but he's not pushing the way he used to push.
Right, no, for sure.
So now that he's in a different lane now. Who's the oldest guy that pushes his hood now?
Spider Loc.
Yeah.
Spider and Whack, they got to be together.
Yeah, I think Wack is a year younger than Spider.
Oh, see.
Yeah. Wack doesn't really push Bakoma Pyru. He just be saying on Pyru.
No, he push it when it's time to push
When it's
it.
convenient.
When it's convenient. When it's around people, when it's around like some I'm not pushing out, there's no gangbanging, but it's a little bit around some non-affiliates and why you gonna tell me I'm Pyru, nigga, you ain't with me, I'm C blank this, you ain't never did nothing, bro. Stop it.
But we have heard Spider a handful of times say, I don't gang bang, I'm not part of the set anymore, I don't hang on the block. That's my past.
So it ain't adding up.
It's like
because why you carrying on like you do?
So this is what I do now. So for 2026, what I'm doing is I'm diagnosing everybody. So he got split personality disorder.
Yeah.
That's what it is. He is substance abuse with split personality disorder, and it's toxic because he fight with himself because he want to use all these fancy words and want to sound like a professor one time, like Professor Charles Xavier one day, and then he want to come out here and be banging on wax the next day.
Well, I want to push everyone that's from anywhere in LA in 2026. You don't have to say you're set on camera.
No, you don't.
You don't got to say you're from here, you're from there, you're from that. We already know.
We know.
We know where everybody's from. We know where ODM is from.
Yes, sir.
We know where Munchie's from.
Yes, sir.
And there's no need to keep saying it on camera.
But some people say it on camera because it makes them sound hard.
I don't never even hear Ant say ETG.
No, it makes them sound hard though. It makes them sound hard. Like
Yeah.
I swear to God, you
Am I right about Ant though? Does he?
No, he say it like we say it here and there.
Yeah.
But we like, you know what I'm saying? We don't just all day like that's not it. You know what I'm saying? He be like on gangsters, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah.
he like, you like,
Sometimes
you
you
know
say
what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, but it don't be like it don't
Munchie always just be on Inglewood.
Inglewood.
He just say when he say on Inglewood, I'm thinking he's saying the city. It's on the city.
No, that's Inglewood.
Yeah, I know, but he just it's just on Inglewood.
Game making for sure.
But
he's a lot younger than Spider too.
No, for sure.
You know,
Way younger.
He got about 13 years on Spider. I don't
Spider
expect.
had 30 years on him.
I'm sorry. Thank you. I don't expect Munchie to be that age talking that way.
No, for sure.
You know,
And 'cause the thing is, Munchie this age ain't talking that way.
a little bit though.
No,
Munchie do it a little bit.
Like him.
Yeah,
like on B team or something.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't just, you know what I'm saying? I know how to turn it on and turn it off. You know what I'm saying?
We'll talk.
It's a time for that shit.
And I think, and when Brick Baby comes home, whenever that is, because he did it a lot too. On 6-0. On 6-0. Yeah.
You got that down pat.
It was a little bit too many 6-0s,
You
right?
got that shit down packed.
Yeah.
Once you got that shit down packed, though,
Nah, but that dude got an issue. He need to seek therapy.
no, for sure. Easy call.
Need to seek
East Coast.
therapy, man. He went to Ken Capone. He asked something about not being on street TV no longer, and he just went into a whole thing about me and Ant and all this little. He didn't even answer the question, bro.
This you understand this? That was his whole method of going there. So Cam probably don't know what's going on. That's why if you look at the clip, you gotta watch Cam. See, when Cam interviews go all the way through, that means they didn't mess up. So when he say, hey, so what's going on? I heard this and that. That's because somebody had to tell him, hey, let's talk about this, and this. So he goes, dip, it clicks in. Oh, so you ain't on Street TV no more. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man, that question was asked 3-4 different times. Straight up.
Yeah, I didn't even check it out. I just I caught 2 clips.
He got like 8 of them, bro. I swear. And it's like, even when he started talking about Ant, he bring Munchie up. Like, he really heard about Munchie, bro. I think you did something to him, Munchie. You did something to him.
Yeah, he's a little disappointed.
Disappointed Munchie, sure. Bro. Like, he hurt Munchie. You.
Well, let's stop with the Monster Kody slander.
Facts.
Or just speaking on him negatively.
Man, I'm just saying.
Let him rest easy.
You got Bloods. Like he said, his dad. Munchie B said it's about his pops. You got BJ, Bonnie on the BJ. You got my father, my peoples, my black from Raymond. They mess with this man. They mess with this man. Like they been placed with this man, and he a soldier. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't take that from him, bro. That's it. You can try to make yourself look so big all you want, but you can't take nothing from him, bro. A lot of y'all couldn't step 2-3 feet in this man's shoes.
In 2007, the city of LA, they created a list of the 10 most wanted gang members, and most of those on the list were Latinos wanted for murder.
Right.
But they put Monster Kody on that list. They included him as one of the 10 most wanted because of a jacking. He jacked some dude and beat him up, and it was ridiculous that they put him on there. But so he went on the run, and he had a wig with ponytails on.
I remember
that.
I remember that.
Yeah, and
I remember he said that. That's what people trying to mix the stories up. Oh yeah, this and that. I remember I remember that.
And the police did a press conference saying we captured him.
Right.
And they pulled out. They had an envelope. They pulled out. He was wearing this, y'all.
Right.
And they were trying to parade it around like.
That's why everybody using that. So that's why he getting all his extra stuff from and putting it together and
he told me the whole story about why they charged him with carjacking. He said that he sold the car to a dude in the neighborhood, and the guy wanted the car back, and there was a disagreement about. He knew the dude. It wasn't like a carjacking. They made it seem like he just jacked some random dude.
Right. Hold on. He sold the car to somebody, then he ended up wanting it back,
or it was the other way around, something like that. It had to do with just a car purchase that went bad.
Right.
Okay.
And then the disagreement led up to a physical altercation. And Monster Kody put hands on the dude.
And took the car.
Yeah.
He
so they made it seem like this carjacking.
Monster took the car.
Yeah.
Monster took the car. I ain't gonna lie, Monster the beast.
So Monster, you sold
this
car to this
sold
man,
the car. They
jack him for it back.
They took it for the money. Take the money.
And then the dude that from the car told the parole board, the CDCR, that he was in fear of his life and I don't want him being paroled back to our neighborhood. Yeah. And that's one of the reasons why he got paroled to San Diego.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. So they paroled him to San Diego, and he's been living down there ever since.
Okay.
You know? So I don't know where this thing about he was in L.A. downtowns or...
I hate even bringing it back up because it's the same thing Winnie 100 do. That's my Munchie B word. Winnie 100 do. They tear down certain legends we have to try to replace them with them. And you're not a legend.
And that's the whole reason why and what's called even spoke for the first time on camera because he was attacking Monster Kody and trying to discount him because he said he not a legend because he used drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. Oh,
most are all the homies grew up in the 80s and they hit some fucking crack.
Right.
In back in them days.
Right.
Some sherm.
Because that's the drug. That was the drug back then.
Right. You was either using it or selling it, but
right.
but now they clean now. You probably will never know. But yeah, man.
So do we all agree that Spider went a little too far with the Monster Kody?
Over the deep end.
Yeah.
He kicked somebody, kicked him in his butt. Wow, get out of here.
But he don't know what he's talking about.
Of course he don't know what he's talking about.
He don't know what he's talking about.